Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the weekly forecast. We the DTMM weekly forecast for the next coming week, starting from 11 January, Monday. So what we'll be doing before we get into the video, please, if you haven't subscribed for this channel, subscribe. If you want to follow the links to get in touch with me, join my Telegram channel for links for finding talent, for brokers, everything will be left down in the description box. Let's get into it. Please kindly subscribe, like, and share to every trader that you know so that everyone gets to this video. So what will be happening today is that I'll be forecasting what I'm predicting to be happening in the coming week on my two pairs that I trade using my strategy I call DTMM, that comes from a combination of BTMM and my other personal strategies that I learned by myself. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. So as you can see on my screen right here, this is GU for you. This is GU, and I would have liked to start by counting the levels, but I'm not going to do that because I've done so in the previous videos. For I only focus on these two pairs. As you can see, the pip counter is telling me there's a complete cycle here, as the number of pips for the cycle exceeded. So does the trend line tell me that the cycle ended and it broke into another cycle. Market structure is telling me that, as you can see by let me write for you here. Let me show you what market structure is telling us. Market structure is telling us that this is a high, this is a low, this is a lower high, and since everything is currently on the same level, I'll show you what I mean by everything being on the same level. This is what I mean. So here, everything on this line, everything that is closed and that is on this support area is still on the same low. So market structure, what am I expecting? It to tell me there's a high, there's a low high. So I'm expecting a lower low here. This is the first thing that I'm expecting around this area. Or if it doesn't break beyond this support here, I'm expecting it to go above the lower high there. I'm expecting it to go above the lower high there. Lower high here. I'm expecting it to go above that and also breaking above here. Then giving us another high and giving us a high here, a higher high. So I want you to get this. According to market structure, now I hope you're listening and taking notes. You're ready to rewind if you're not going to get this part. So according to a market structure, what market structure is telling us right now, market structure is telling us that we should expect either a lower low or a higher high, and the higher high should be breaking these two highs. So for us to be having this high high or this lower low down here, I hope you can see my case here, this lower low right here and this high high down here, our strategy is supposed to indicate and to show confirmations during this area here. that either is if it's going to go down here or it's going to come up here. I'm expecting my BTMM to tell me that. So there's market structure for you guys. So let me remove this. Let me get into BTMM now. So for BTMM now, with BTMM, using our levels, level 1, it is confirmed by the 13 and the 50 lock that we are having here. But then what went on to happen was price came and bounced off this 200 here the first time. Yeah, this is what is confusing a lot of my students and other traders who use the strategies and not knowing those who doesn't use the strategy. Yeah, this movement alone where price bounces off the 200, yeah, and then closing, yeah, indicated that we are likely to be having a reset. But then, as you all know, that a reset to be confirmed, it has to break above this high here and continue to the upside. That is the last confirmation for us to consider that the reset has finally been confirmed. So the first confirmation is on the when you are on the H1 time frame, we're going to get. Please write this down. I always tell my students to write this down. The first confirmation is that on the H1 time frame, we are going to get a bounce off the 200 EMA, that is the male, the white EMA there, that I encircled with the black roundish type of structure. That's the first indication for a reset. Then the confirmation of a reset after the bounce on the H1 time frame is a 13 and a 50 cross, where I put those dots there. That's the second one. So after the yeah, that's the second one. So after that, for the reset now to be finally be confirmed, for the reset to be finally for the reset to be confirmed finally, we are supposed to get a break of that high, of this high here, where I put this red line here that is moving across this red line here, this high here. This was supposed to be this is what is supposed to be broke by price for us to consider it to be going to the upside and for the reset to be finally confirmed. That's the last step of confirmation. So what then did price do? It didn't give us the last step of the reset. But then what did it do? It formed another high, and that became a lower high to us using our market structure as I had marked before. If you didn't understand what I meant, but you can rewind and confirm what I just said. It gave us a lower high. Then after giving us a low high, price did some things. What did it do? It then went down, and what after it then dropped down with a 50 within 1 hour candle, with a 1 hour candle. Then it dropped once more back to the EMA, and what did it do? It gave us another 50 and 200 cross. Then what does that what does this 200 cross mean now? This one here. This one means that the reset that was confirmed here has been unconfirmed. Leaving us with one reason and one indication that there is a reset. There might be a reset, and that is the bounce of the 200 EMA. That's what left. That is only what we have that's left for us to consider a reset. But then, so if prices break down below the 200 and continue to the downside, that simply means that we are going we are going we're going to experience a level 1. So this 13 and 50, this second 13 it's now the third one. It does not only unconfirm, but then it confirms level one. It confirms us being in level one. So it confirms us taking sell trades now and all that good stuff. Then then after it does that, what does price goes on? It goes on to bounce off. It goes on to bounce off of the 200, but this time not giving us another 13 and 50 cross. Then it sort of like bounced. It started playing around, rejecting. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, too much noise. Then it eventually came to the 200 again, broke it, retested it for some time. Then it sort of like went and closed above the 200 again. It went and closed back above the 200 again, and giving us and we had lost. Oh, after the 200 was broken, the 13 and the 50 was crossed once more again, the third time, and the high being failed to and the high being failed to be broken by price. We no more had any reason for us to we no more had any reason or indications that there might be a reason, but then price then went back again and closed above the 13, the 200, giving us another indication that we might get a reset. And it it not only did it just do that, it then went on to cross back. It then went on to give us another cross of the 13 and the 50 EMA once more, the fourth time now. And what does that mean? It gave us the second confirmation, second indication that this might be a reset. Well, did that carry on then? Well, after those two indications, what now are we waiting for? We are now waiting for highs to get broken. Then what does it do? It bounces off of the first high that it meets. Bounces off the first high that it meets. And which high is that, someone might ask me? And this high here, it failed to break that one. And so after it failing to break this one, we know that it is not going to break the other one and the other one. And so and it it rejected the high that it failed to break, giving us a bearish candle, bearish 1 hour candle. Then started spiking to the 200 again once more. Then it went back and crossed off, gave us a cross of the 13 and the 50, indicating that we are once more in H1. We are once more in level one, and that we and reducing the chances for reset. And as we speak right now, as to where price closed the markets, as to where price was left when the markets closed, it is below the 200 EMA. And you know what that means, right? It simply means that as of now, there is no reset, and we are in level one. That's the final say now. I had to break this down because I was getting so many questions, and many people were being confused on what was happening because of the consolidation. So this is what price usually does. It does what it wants. All we have to do is react. This is what I tell my students. So let's do a favor and box out this area since the laws are in the same. So now you do understand what I meant by the market structure, how what I meant when I say that uh, according to the market structure, we are expecting a high high or a lower low, and for each to happen, our strategy BTMM has to have something to say about it, has to have a reason for that to happen. And I have said it. If you didn't get it, You can rewind, you can repeat, you can pause, you can replay the video. It is here on YouTube for you guys. Um, so apparently, so that will be level one. So we'll be expecting level two, level three to the downside, or reset to level one, level two to the upside. Either way, we're going to take the trade. So what do we do when we'll be trading the trade? We just drop down to the M15, and we'll be waiting for the stop onto the high or stop onto the low. Then we execute the trade as to where the EMAs will be placed, what the EMAs will be saying. If you are in my Telegram channels, if you are my students, you know what I mean. And if you're in my signals chat, you're very privileged. You're just going to be getting everything for whilst you're sitting, not for free, because probably you paid. But you'll be getting the signals. I'll be just telling you what to do and giving you the chat analysis. For my students, they are also in the signals chat, and they now understand what I mean by other things, and they now can correct me sometimes because they now know and we now speak the same language. And very soon enough, those of them who are not yet making money will be making money. Those of my students who are making real money will continue to make money. Will continue to make money. So to be part of my students or part of the signals chat, the links are all in the bio, in the description. Get in touch with me. I'm always available on Telegram. Hit me up. We're also in Instagram on TFit the market maker. Please go and follow, like, subscribe. Thank you guys. So let me check as to where my time is right now. I think I could go through this one here. This wow, beautiful baby of my own here. That's GJ for you. GBP, JPY, the pound yen. Okay. Okay. Same things. Confirm. Cycle was met way back. Then confirm what we have here. This higher price currently being at the high. Currently being at the high. And I'm seeing a pin here. There was this pin here. This pin bar here. That came to collect stop losses. For those who understand the market maker, he came to collect stop losses above here, above the high. Then he came to close down here. I know it's hectic, it's hectic. So for GBP JPY, the cycle was completed. Yes, the cycle was completed. The cycle was completed, and price came to the 200 EMA. Gave us this cross here. It's quite simple what's happening. What happened on, oh, let me reduce the size. Okay, let me reduce it once more. Okay. Okay, it's quite simple what and quite clear, not quite very clear what happened. Yeah, the peak was logged. Yeah, there was a reset. Yeah, how do we see that? Price breaking and closing above it, then sort of like rushing away from it, but then going back once more and closing above 200 right here. You can see with this candle here. this candle here. Not only did it just do that beautiful movement, price movement, as you can see, guys, we do not need to tell the price what to do. We just need to let price do what it do, and we get into the markets and do what we do as well. You see, and what we do is we just take money, of course. So after this shift candle, not only did it do that, it gave us this baby right here. And what's that? What does it mean? Please do mention, say something about it if you were paying particular attention in this comment section. What does it mean? Tell me, what does it mean? That's the question that I leave. What does it mean? What does this mean? So you tell me what it means. I'll just be putting boxes. So I'm going to leave time. I've been making videos saying, teaching all the time. I now want to see if my teaching is being heard and my lectures are being heard, and if my time is being appreciated by understanding what I'll be teaching. So apart from making money, you also need to show me that you understand what I'm saying and you do hear what I'll be teaching. So I'm just boxing out the boxes here. I'm just going to leave the leave the leave everything for you guys to tell me in the comment section. Even if someone says it, I just want to hear what you say, what your mind is. I go through each and every comment. I reply to each and every comment. So let's get on it. Let's get on it. So mind you, this black line here, that black horizontal line there, that's a high. Let me use this. Let me use that one. So this is a high. Price failed to break that high, and we are now waiting for some confirmations here. Some crossover of the 13 and the 50 to happen here for us to consider, and for us to box, to have the confidence to put a box on this area here and label it level 3. I'm not going to explain more on where it came from or more on what it did or what I'll comment on this particular video about this particular chart and price movement in the next video. So I'm just going to take a screenshot so that I remember. Select full screen, then saved, then GJ question to be answered. In the comment box. Sorry. So the next video that I'm going to make, I'll be commenting and discussing the results and the answers of that would have been given in the comment box, and we'll be talking more on this. We'll be commenting more on this right here, on the confirmations that we're waiting for, and for what we expect the price to do. Either it should get down here to this level, or it should just close above the high there, break the high, and retest the high, and just rise to the upside. That's what I'm expecting. So guys, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, invite, whatever that you do, guys. Please go and follow us on Instagram, join our Telegram chat, get in touch with me. Let's talk. Let's have fun. Let's learn. Ask questions. Questions are for free. Only mentorship. Become my students. I'm encouraging you guys not just to stop by and really and absorb only the contents that I give for free here, but I also want you guys to come and join the team and win and make money. Join the team. Become my student. Either if you don't have enough money for that, there's still the signals, paid signals chat for you guys, where you get signals, to minimum of 2 signals per day, and everything. It's just about growing and making the world a better place. Thank you. Peace, and I'm out.